Yeah, I have, and I do want to make it clear that quantum mechanics is not a completely solved science. There are many different interpretations, and different physicists basically have disagreements in some areas of them. Now, I am nowhere near as cool as she is. So go watch her video. She's cooler than me. But she says one of the reasons that the many worlds theory is no better than religion is because you cannot observe many worlds. And that is something that I and other people who are proponents of the many worlds theory disagree with. You cannot go to these many worlds because it's not a location, but you could theoretically observe them. And here's how. Take a quantum event, any quantum event. You could see how that quantum event resolves and then see how it interacts with other parts of the universe. But then you could also model the quantum states that it wasn't in and trace its interaction with the universe if it had resolved differently. And yes, that is predictive, but a lot of our science is predictive. Like our physics of black holes is predictive. And she brings that up in her video. You could observe the inside of a black hole. You could just never come back to tell about it. Similarly, you could observe the workings of another world in the many worlds theory, but then you would never be able to come to our world to tell us about it. Now I'm going to make this very clear. I am not an award-winning physicist. I'm not a published physicist. So again, she is cooler than me. I am just regurgitating the arguments that other physicists have made. She herself says that she is not saying that the multiverse doesn't exist. She's just saying it's not useful. And things that are not useful are not science. And that's kind of the pinpoint of the debate here. Is it useful or is it not? And I and other physicists would argue that it is. That it predicts a lot of things in our standard model, that it models quantum mechanics very well, and that it can, in some capacity, be observed. But I'm not here to tell you what the right answer is. There are some areas of physics that are pretty well undecided, and this is not one of them. And frankly, as a scientific thinker myself, my mind is totally open to many worlds theory being totally debunked one day. It's just the thing that makes the most sense to me right now. Like, there are edges to our scientific understanding, and this is one of them. As always, more research is needed.